that you do it on purpose. Sing like a singing on key. Talk to the girl that intimidates you. Pretend that you're brilliant and charming. I said pretend that you're brilliant and charming. Hey!
And now, live in front of a studio audience from the Sunrise stage, Jason Suel!
Welcome, everybody, to Later with Jason Suel, entertainment television for Arkansas with heart. Folks, we're so glad you're here. You at home, you should know this is the first time we have ever performed our show in front of a live studio audience. Yeah.
I feel like we need one of those bumpers that, like, you know those shows in the 90s that was like, Later with Jason Suel, recorded live in front of a studio audience?
Yes.
Can we get one of those, Dan?
Yeah. Awesome. Yes, our producer says yes. We have an excellent show lined up. Let me tell you what's happening on this show. We have the fabulous chef Case DeGario joining us in the program. He's one of our favorites here on the show. And so our musical guest today, Caleb Conrad. Caleb was a contestant on America's Got Talent, and he's going to be singing right over here for us tonight. Round of applause for Caleb. Yes. And right now, folks, we want you to stick around because we have Fun Bags Comedy Improv coming to the stage. Stick around, we got more happening later. Ladies and gentlemen, Fun Bags Comedy Improv.
Thank you for being here. We are Fun Bags Comedy Improv, the region's premier improv company, celebrating our 10th year. So we're going to start out. Thank you. Yeah, we're going to start off with our Fun Bags cheer. We say fun, you say bags. Fun, 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 fun. Hooray! All right. This game is called Complaint Department. Jason's out of the room, and Mike is going to be the customer service representative. Jason's going to come back into the room, and we're going to give him an object that he's returning. He has to guess what this object is based upon the clues that Mike gives him. So, what is Jason returning? Something very simple.
Shirt.
Okay. I thought you were like, sure.
It's simple. No.
Self.
A toaster.
Toaster. Okay. Here we go.
Hey, man, I'm going to need to return this.
Well, hello. Welcome to Williams-Sonoma. So, what seems to be the problem with it?
It caught on fire. First thing, caught on fire.
Oh, we have had a problem with this.
Yeah.
So, but I need you to tell me exactly what you were doing to cause it to catch on fire. Were you using it correctly?
Yep.
Was it a gift for you?
It was for me and my partner. Yeah.
Yes.
And we got this. We plugged it in. Caught on fire.
Did you put the food in it?
Mm-hmm.
You did. And it still did? Did it burn?
Mm-hmm. That's what a fire is, man. It burns.
Yes, I know. I'm sorry. We have had the problem, but it's because of the way people used it incorrectly there in the kitchen that caused the problem with it. So you had a problem with this.
I had a problem with...
I need to know that you used it correctly, like it's supposed to be used.
With this, like, sandwich maker.
Yeah. Did you try to make a sandwich and stuff it in there?
I stuffed it right on down.
This may void the warranty now. What kind of sandwich was it?
Maybe it wasn't a maybe it was more like I was trying to make like a shake, like a blender.
And it caught on fire.
Yes.
Well, how strange.
Yeah.
If you poured any liquid in this, did you stand back? Did it shock you?
Yes to both questions.
Did you plug it in, or did your partner plug it in?
I don't see how that matters, man.
I just didn't know what kind of plug in the wall. Is it a 110?
It was just a normal like wall plug in the
110?
kitchen. In the kitchen we were
Right,
in.
and you were going to eat breakfast after you made
No,
this
this
stuff?
whatever makes breakfast in this
right,
thing.
and you pushed it.
Bread maker is a bread maker.
You try to make the bread first in it,
No.
and then you put it.
The toaster.
Our next game is 99 lame jokes. Woo! So you give us a noun. We're going to make a lame joke out of it. So give us a noun, please. Button. Two buttons walk into a bar. The bartender says, "I'm sorry, we don't serve a kind here." The buttons ask why not. And the bartender says, "I told you so."
So two buttons walk into a bar. Bartender says, "We don't serve buttons here." The buttons say, "Why not?" And the bartender said, "Keep it together."
Two buttons walk into the bar. Bartender says, "We don't serve buttons here." And the buttons say, "Why not?" And he said, "We all know you're too loose."
Two buttons walk into a bar. Bartender says, "We do not serve buttons here." And the buttons say, "Why not?" And he says, "Because you keep coming undone." I got it. Two buttons walk into the bar. The bartender says, "We don't serve buttons here." We've already told you that like 3 times. And the buttons ask, "Why not?" And the bartender says, "Because we never see eye to eye." Two buttons walk into a bar. The bartender says, "We do not serve buttons here." And the buttons say, "Why not?" And he goes, "Because you keep popping off."
Two buttons walk into a bar. Bartender says, "We don't serve buttons here." And the buttons say, "Why not?" And the bartender says, "Because we don't take plastic."
I get it.
Two buttons walk into a bar. Bartender says, "We don't serve buttons here." Buttons say, "Why not?" And the bartender goes, "Snap."
Like this. Two buttons walk in the bar. Bartender says, "We don't serve buttons here." The buttons say, "Why not?" The bartender says, "Hey, zip it."
Another noun, please.
Bicycle.
Bicycle.
Two bicycles right into a bar. Bartender says, "We don't serve bicycles here." Bicycles say, well, why not?" Bartender says, "Because you can't handle bars."
Please say fun. You say bag. Fun. Thank you, guys. Thank you.
This episode presented with limited commercial interruption by Rock Hill Studios.
Yeah, welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to Later with Jason Suel. Hey, Bo, you know what I just learned? I learned that the people in our studio audience tonight are actually Northwest Arkansas's naughty list. Yeah, they are. They're
Shame.
Their punishment was having to come sit through this show tonight. Folks, we got a great interview lined up for you. I don't know if you knew this person was going to be here, but we would like to welcome to the stage one of the stars of Rocky IV, Ivan Drago himself. Dolph Lundgren is here.
Lifelong dream.
What's up?
Jason.
Yeah.
Jason, Dolph Lundgren is in here.
Can we get the rapper Young Dolph?
I don't even know who that is. No.
Like a Miami Dolphin? Anybody? Can we get...
Not on this notice. No, I don't think so. So short.
Emily, can we just interview you? Audience, do you want to see Emily Tomlinson? Yeah.
Quite a curtsy.
This is our stage manager for this evening, Emily Tomlinson.
Hello. Hello.
So, I'll just pretend like. Anyway, Dolph.
Yeah. Yes.
What was it like acting alongside legendary Sylvester Stallone?
Hard to describe.
It's not actually connected to anything. Yeah.
All my prepared questions. Did you ever see Kindergarten Cop 2? I mean,
Two?
there's a second with Dolph. Yeah.
Dolph Lundgren.
You can talk about it.
Yeah.
We could try.
So, what was your career? Your decision. You think that would further your career? Kindergarten Cop 2? Was that something you wanted to do, or?
It was a big decision. It was a big choice.
Yeah. So hey, you played. You were He-Man. There's nothing in that. You were He-Man. Or Dude Man, as I just learned he was called. The generic
Master of
He-Man
the
is called
Universe.
Dude Man. What was that like for you?
Transformative.
Indeed. Much like this segment.
Bo.
So we had the audience fill out questions for Dolph earlier. We're gonna take a peek at some of those questions for Dolph.
When all else
That
fails,
seems
we
like a
can't
good
write
idea.
anything. We rely on you.
We rely on the audience. Dolph, if you could sit on Santa's lap, what would you be most embarrassed to ask for?
Ooh. You can answer this personally if you need to.
A DVD of Kindergarten Cop 2?
You can have mine.
That's kind of the same question. Let's go with another question. Have you ever felt like doing a high kick, Emily or Dolph? I mean, have you ever felt like doing
You
a high
are
kick?
wearing a high kickable onesie.
Do we want to
fanny
see
pack
Emily do a
situation.
high kick? That's on the question. Not
That
even.
is on a question.
Give the people what
I
they
think it
want.
might rip.
Yeah, just do what you can.
High enough. High enough.
She nailed it. How many steroids did you eat for breakfast? I think we don't have to.
More than you think.
And that's not a good question. You guys, you are on Santa's naughty list. Yep, nothing there. Let's ask this. How much can you bench?
Is that about sitting on benches? Does that do that all the time?
All the time.
And you're excellent at it.
Oh, thank you. That means a lot coming from you.
But we've got
Jason
Dolph
Suel.
Lundgren over here.
We
Any
have
questions?
Dolph Lundgren over here, and we are gonna drag this out as long as we can.
Ladies and gentlemen, Emily Tomlinson. Stick around, we got more happening later.
Our musical guests brought to you by Walden Arts Center, presenting the new West Street Live series.
Ladies and gentlemen, here to sing for you a holiday favorite, please welcome Caleb Conrad.
For auld lang syne, my dear, for auld lang syne,
Let all acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind. Should all acquaintance be forgot and all anxiety, for all anxiety, my dear, for all anxiety, we'll take a cup of kindness yet for days of all anxiety. And here's the hand, my trusty friend, and here's a hand of thine. We'll take a cup of kindness yet for those days of all anxiety. Hey! For all anxiety, my dear, for all anxiety, oh, we'll take a cup of kindness yet for all anxiety. Sing it, boys, let's go. For all anxiety, my dear, for all anxiety, oh, we'll take a cup of kindness yet for all anxiety.
Get on my Gary-O. Get off my case.
Yes.
The
Case
man.
Tigario in the house,
myth,
everybody.
the
It's
legend.
always great to have you. Case, you're here.
Thank you.
Every new year, we love to have you on the program. We love to kick off the new year with Case Tigario.
Well, I understand. Yes, keep it coming, but not
The
what-
one
hold
guy.
on.
Me
Me.
too.
Thank you, Dad. I love you. No, so I understand. Thank you for letting me be here. I know that Mario Batali was supposed to be
yeah,
here tonight.
supposed to be here. Yeah.
But he did give us that recipe.
He gave you the recipe. You exchanged one kind of chubby Italian food guy for another who's less controversial. So thank you.
I don't know. You didn't see him backstage.
My wife, who is my second ex-wife, girlfriend, reunited, is in the audience. I love you, darling. Be careful. Okay.
What are we
Guys.
doing?
Look at all this stuff.
Where do we go from here?
What's next?
All right,
Here's
so
a jar.
Here's a jar. All right, so food trends for 2018.
Yeah.
We're talking about what's coming up, what's new, and what people are going to be eating and doing this next year.
So it looks like
right?
rocks and garbage.
A lot of garbage.
Yeah.
So the first thing that we see over here, guys, if you would both hold these.
You're gonna make us eat these?
Stall.
I'm going to make you guys play on God.
Okay,
So
yeah.
It's mascara fencing.
Thank you. What we want to think about this year is this idea of waste not. So a lot of chefs, a lot of restaurants are trying to make sure they're using everything, the entire animal, the entire stalk, whatever it may be. So this is actually a kale stem, and what you can
Oh,
do
my
with
favorite.
these, it is, you're going to kale in a handbasket. Actually, I thought that would get a, come on.
I always laugh.
Jeff, can we get a? There it is. There it is. So what do we do with these stalks?
So here's the thing. You can pickle these guys. We also
Did you just
have,
eat it?
Yeah.
Well, that's what we're here for.
Yeah, don't eat that though, because it's poisonous until you actually pick. No, I'm kidding.
Okay. It tastes like kale.
It does give you halitosis, but obviously you've had some before the show.
That's right.
So
Can't add
we
to what's
also
already
have carrot. These are carrot stems. A great
Okay.
way. You know, we're talking about guys like Jason Paul, who's from Heirloom, Jeremy Gothrop from Woodstone,
Yes.
all those great kind of iconic chefs from the Northwest Arkansas area. These guys are using it. And I also think about people like Tuscan Trotter. So
Right.
Rob Nelson.
Rob Nelson.
He's
Love
done
that
the show
guy.
a lot.
Yeah.
His thing right now, this is a quote from him, hog testicles are the new cauliflower. Yes.
I don't think there's any way he said that.
I swear to you, he said something similar to that. Okay?
I'm dropping one.
Dropping
So
home
anyway,
balls.
it is this idea that we're using the entire animal. It's really just making sure that we're using everything. So it's really, I think it's important.
Okay.
Also, we're going to move on.
Yeah.
And then finally,
What's going on with all, man? These
got
awards
trophies.
are huge, man. I'm
Thank you.
proud of you. I don't know what for.
will you hold this?
I'll hold this.
All right. So some of you guys may remember.
He dared me.
He's going to do it.
I mean, paleo, yo.
Wait till the second show.
YOLO.
Here's the thing, guys. You may remember a couple of years ago, we talked about trends that were coming on. Stone tasting.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember that one.
You made us eat rocks. That's great.
That's right.
Yeah,
Suddenly,
that was a great segment.
Yeah.
What's happened, it's just like wine, but it's this whole thing. I'm trying to get it off. People are doing it. First certified.
You're the first certified.
Malvern High
Stone.
School Band, Senior 86.
Okay, take that. Don't look at that. Don't look at that.
Yeah.
First certified.
First of all,
Stone
sommelier,
sommelier.
sommelier in Malvern, Arkansas, and from 1986 was one of the people.
Case DeGario, Food Trends of 2018. Thanks for being here, Case. Stick around. We got more happening on later. And thanks for tuning in, folks. Later with Jason Suel, New Year's special. Remember, you can find us out there on your social media platforms. Drop us a line at laterwithjasonsuel.com.
Jason,
Yeah.
man, this sounds like a show wrap. We've got so much show left to do.
We do.
Another song to sing.
And I have more food trends for 2018.
We have a live gorilla backstage.
Oh my.
So, are you guys saying there's enough content for another show?
There is.
You guys want to see another show? All right.
Cliffhanger!
Stick around. Come back next week for part 2 of the Later with Jason Suel New Year's special. Play us out, guys.